Hi, this is James. Welcome to Slaying Sober, where we tell stories of addiction, recovery, and hope. Wherever you are in your sober journey, know that you do not stand alone. This is part 2 of Ty's story. If you haven't listened to part 1, we strongly recommend going back and listening to that first. Stick around for more nuggets of wisdom from Ty. So we were talking about Joe, who sat by your hospital bed and showed you kindness and compassion and love.
Yeah, well, that was a big part of my turning point. She obviously saw how broken and I hit my last rock bottom. I was done. And she sat with me until I could communicate with her, and then the conversations got more and guided me on how she got right. And she said she did a bit of NA. She said it might work for me. And then she helped me contact my friend BJ even and all that. And he's been a close friend of mine since I was 12. We used to go out for mischief together too. And he had a family and got clean like a long time ago. And so him and his wife Bridie have had my back always too. I'd go into Bridie and BJ's house really lost and homeless and not well, and they'd always accept me. Yep. So I got to mention them because if it wasn't for BJ and Bridie, I probably wouldn't be here as well. Yeah. But yeah, Joe, she just really, the turning point was the kindness she showed me, the consideration, the non-judgmentalness as well, was huge. And I'm not little either, and she wasn't taken back by my side. A lot of people are taken back from my side, especially when I'm not well. And she really fought for me in that ward, fought for me to come off the medication so I can start, communicating and being me again. And so I left. So I got picked up by my friend BJ, but before I left, so Joe sat in with me with the doctor, and so there were 3 doctors and a psych boss, whatever you call them. And they said to me, look, you're back on medication, you're on a community treatment order. If you don't have your medication, you'll be sent straight back to us. They'll come and get you, and that's what happens. If you don't have your meds, and I have to see a psych team, obviously, every week, and it was huge, it was like, I'm like, fuck, not again, I'm like, and it happened, and so Joe was the main reason I got out of that psych ward and wanted to change. The day I left the psych ward in Dowdy, my friend BJ picked me up, went back to his house, had dinner, and I was still not with it, but he seen me in worse situations, and the love and kindness they showed too, like them too, so I went back to their house and I said to BJ, I need to get to an NA meeting, something really clicked to me about NA, and I went to, he's never been to one, and he comes with me, sat in the chair next to me, and he put his hand up for his first meeting. I put my hand up for it wasn't my first meeting, I've done meetings before, but, and I said, look, I'm an addict, and, I was on heavily medicated. I wasn't using, obviously, but I said I'm clean today, and got a huge clap and hugs, and that was huge, man. And for BJ to be sitting there saying it's my first meeting as well, because he's very shy when it comes to that stuff. And it was huge. I had that support. I had that my best mate next to me, Yeah. So we went in, it was like going into war, and we went in and we sat there, and there's just the kindness and the love you feel at an NA meeting when you first get there. That changes your life. Yep. That feeling of these are my people. This is huge.
Yep. And what did you hear in that first meeting?
It's really you see hope, but even the people that don't share positively they're real and they're honest, and they're feelings that you go through when you get clean, Yeah. And it's about a connection. I think that's huge. The opposite of addiction is connection, Yeah. And that's what I get at NA. I'll go every day still to this day. I don't miss a day. And
so you loved that. You felt welcomed.
Yeah.
You felt hope.
Yeah.
And you kept coming back.
Yeah, I did. So I was at BJ and Bridie's. I stayed there for a few nights because I had nowhere to go. Yep. My nan then took me in again. Bless her.
Good old nan.
Nancy.
Yeah.
She's grouse, and then still heavily medicated. Just working my way through things. I started doing the Frankson Fellowship meetings. Met a lot of lovely people there. Did the crown burn.
Yeah. That's where we met.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Met this handsome bloke, and then, and I just started like really getting into all meetings everywhere.
Yeah.
I got 30 days up. That was huge. I got 60, got 90, got me 6 months, and then I started getting complacent.
Yep.
Didn't do as many meetings. I was in a relationship too, but didn't do as many meetings. And I was working somewhere, and I knew that they were going to do something that they should be doing, and I took it off them, and I did it, and I had a taste, and that was really, really next level for me. I'm like when you use on knowledge,
yes,
or you use after you've been at NA, you can't. It's not fun. Doesn't do what it does. Like the drug, it's done for me my whole life. It blocks emotions. It doesn't. It multiplies it.
Yeah.
So I had that, and I'm like, what did I just do?
Yeah.
I then went straight back to a meeting.
That's brave.
So I hit it for about 3 days. I went to meetings still.
Yep.
And then I was honest with my person I was with at the time, and that was really hard. That broke them a bit, and
yep.
That was huge to know that I'm hurting people again. By my actions can hurt others, which I never knew. I thought I was just hurting myself, which is so an illusion. You don't realise the devastation you do to your families and friends. You don't realise that until this recovery. Like I haven't realised that until 3 months ago. Like, this is what I've done. Yeah, I'll get into that in a sec. But yeah, far out. So I had that 3 days, and then I said, "Look, I'm not clean today." And I got 30 days up again.
So talk me through that. So you go back to a meeting, and you get an opportunity to identify. And how does that look?
I don't like letting people down. Like I didn't so much care about myself. I didn't want to let all the people that because I've got like in Asia team, your family, they want you to do well. But what I got wasn't like hatred or oh shit, he's relapsed. It was come back, you're here, welcome again. Like we got you. What can we do for you? Like
you must have really questioned that, like intellectually in your head.
Yeah, I did.
So you walk into a meeting, you sit down, and it comes round, and they say, and you say, "I'm back."
Yeah. And
I'm back from a relapse.
Yeah. That was huge. Like, and the support I got was awesome. And I've made, yeah, it was huge. It was really the changing point where I could have, like, the obsession didn't come back when I had that, the taste, like, it wasn't like that. It was my desire to re-enter the program, the NA program, and because I wasn't doing the steps in that 7 months I was clean.
Yeah.
Like, I had a sponsor, he's great, Paul, shout out to Paul, he's mad, a legend, like, he's a good person. And I said to Paul, look, I'm ready. I started to read the step working guide. Like I just shared step 2 like a week ago. I've started step 3.
Into the step.
I got up to the self-will part in step 3, and then I stopped doing it. I'm like, my sponsor goes, that's funny. I said, yeah, self-will, I saw that word. I'm like, yeah, I really don't want to go further in this at the moment. But yeah, it's funny. But no, everything's happening. Everything's really working out, and you
got 6 months up again. You got your 6 months.
6 months and 6 days today. Yeah, been getting blue tags all week.
So good.
It's
Congrats.
been really awesome, man. Thank you. Yeah, it's been really cool. And as I said, like a week ago, like even a week or 2 ago, like I'm really starting to feel in-depth emotions.
Yep.
And I think I just want to touch on is I'm off all medications now.
I was going to ask.
Yeah, all medications. So
how long have you been off meds for?
Same time as been clean for.
Yeah.
So
you came back from a relapse and decided to get off all your meds as well.
I did.
Wow.
So I went to the psych team and I said, look, I'm coming off the depot. I said, I don't care what you say. I said, if you don't like it, unlucky. And by this point, my CTO was no longer just they can't send me back to the psych ward.
Yep.
Or couldn't. I was still getting nightly appointments with my psych. And I said, look, and he comes, and then like 4 months down the track, so 3 months ago, I went up to him and I said, look, he goes, how's the meds going? I said, I'm not on any. And it really blew him away because usually he goes, so how long you haven't had them? I said, about 4 months. And he goes, and he's sitting here calm. He goes, that's crazy. He goes, and anyway, I said, because I've been stuck with this psych because I want to get my license back.
Yeah.
Because every year I have to do a psych report, and obviously in the last 4 years, I've done jail and I haven't had a psych, And I moved to Frankston, Peninsula Health, and they said, look, we can't give you a license because you just come off your meds, so we have to monitor you. So I'm what, anyway, so that happened, and like, so that's good news. He did that letter on the 17th of December. I got a letter from Vic Roads at the old house we used to live at, so I've got to pick that up. So I'm hoping it says, all you have to do now is go to court to get your license back. So that's huge. He wrote the letter. He didn't want to, but he had to because I was fine. He then was trying to change my whole diagnosis from when I was early age to schizoaffective disorder and all that stuff they said I had to just a drug-induced psychosis. So, like, for me to be sitting here unmedicated and off all drugs, alcohol, gambling, like, I bought a scratchy the other day. I felt that guilty that I gave it to some other dude.
Yeah.
Like, I might take it away. Like, I can't get complacent where I can't gamble. It just leads to the same feeling.
Yeah. Well, you're making your own luck now.
Yeah, 100%. And like, I make sure I do a meeting a day still.
Yep.
And if I don't do a meeting, I'll be doing a meeting with other members, having a dinner or something, which is a meeting anyway.
Yep.
I do all my spiritual stuff. I do like I meditate. Most I haven't done it in a week.
Talk to me about your spiritual stuff. I can see some crystals around your neck.
I love it. Like I love it. Like I do my crystals. I got my amethyst, birthstone, got me pink quartz and me labradorite. I love crystals and I love spirituality, and so I get readings done for me. I do readings for other people, angel cards, tarot cards, and I'm just learning about it now because now I'm off the meds and my medication, also the drugs. I'm tapping in spiritually, and I've had an awakening of sorts the last 4 months. It's huge.
What led you to that?
The breakup I had, because like I know, like for me, early recovery, I was in a relationship, and when she broke up with me, I had to be by myself. And when you sit with yourself, and you have no other, externals to make you validate you and make you feel good, you have to then make yourself feel good. So I went and got readings done for me at the Mystical Dragon in Seaford. And it's just cool. And they said you're very gifted yourself spiritually, and they said you need to open up, meditate, and do all this whole stuff. And I have been, and it's really beautiful. It's really huge. Like I was doing I cleanse people's energy with all this wonderful. Like I've got it all in my bag, Palo Santo and all that stuff. Like when I do a reading, I hold the tourmaline hand palm and the other one I got. Like they'll say, "Are you massaging me?" I'm like, "No, I'm going around and with the smoke." They're like, and they feel it. Like it's crazy when you get energy. Energy is huge. We're all energy.
Did you inherit that?
Mum was gifted. Like Mum was very gifted. She was very spiritual. She was a powerful medium. So like all that stuff, and she was a healer. And like she was awesome, man. Like she didn't do that much when after we got I was a bit older and a bit born. Like I didn't do it. I know she was very gifted spiritually. Like my mum's mate told me what all the stuff she did. And like.
So do you think that's her presenting herself in spirit?
Yeah, well, the card my sister gave me my mum's tarot cards. Say about 6 months ago, and said, "Yeah, you got mum's cards there," and like when I do a reading with mum's cards, I can feel her presence just over my right shoulder, and like, so I was doing I'll just quickly say this. So I was doing a reading for a mate, and his name's Aaron, and like he was he doesn't look like a swimmer. He does not look like a swimmer, and he goes so I'm doing the reading and I hear mum whisper to me, say something about swimming. So I said, all right. So I stopped the reading. I said, look, you got to do something around swimming, bro. Yeah. And he goes, what do you mean? And he froze. He goes, I used to be like do life saving. I used to help people teach kids how to swim and disabled kids and all that. And he froze. He said, it was huge for him. And like,
is he in recovery as well?
No, he struggles like he wants to be. I just found out he's not well. But he's really got a good heart, and I really love him.
And you're able to then, give him a little bit of hope and direction.
That's what it's all about. That's what spirituality is about. It's about we're all energy and spreading a high vibration, and like positivity is huge, And that's what the beautiful thing about NA is. We're all there to lift each other up.
Yes.
And like it's good for my spirituality. Like if I walk into a room and someone shares that they're happy and all this shit, I can read straight through that if they're not. Yeah. And I'll go up to them after a meeting. I'll be like, "You're right," and they'll either say, "No, I'm not." It's pretty. I love the spiritual side because it's a spiritual based program. You know, we don't say, oh, you got to believe in God. You have to believe in, you know, whatever you believe in. You don't have to be this and that. But you will get in touch with a high power when you get clean, and it can be whatever you want. But at the end of the day, for me, I know Mum's always my protector and watching over me, and I've got the spirit team, but I'd be dead. If there wasn't a high power, I'd definitely be dead by now.
Yeah.
You know.
Can I ask you more about your higher power or your concept of it?
It's pretty. Yeah.
You don't have to.
No, I can. I'll get into it. Like, so I believe that you know, we're all energy. You know, universal spirit, whatever you want to call it, high source, sun, moon, whatever. Like, I'm very spiritual. So, and I also believe that like there's people in this life, soul purpose, like high timeline, all that sort of stuff. So, for instance, people that have been through the trials and tribulations have put here for a purpose. Yeah. Like like chosen ones or earth angels, whatever you want to call them. Good people that show love, you know, who have lived in the pits of hell and come out and now want to help people. Yeah. Spread the message of recovery, for instance, like you do. You know, even open up a meeting or, you know, or work as a mental health nurse that actually gives a shit, you know. Like there's people that have been through the pits of hell that have reforged and come back that purely just want to help others, you know. Yeah. And for me, that's huge. A lot of, like, for me, I could either gone and just hated everyone for my whole life. Everyone, I could have just been an evil prick. Because I've been to those depths of hell, I now want to help other people from stopping them going there or pull them out of the fire. I'm very passionate about it, man. And also that's why I meditate every morning, because I raise my frequency, you know. And your gratitude's huge, you know. Gratitude to the universe, the spirit for your journey, you know. It's huge.
I have children, and I used to always ask them the question, and that's quite commonplace of, you know, what are you grateful for today?
Yeah.
And, you know, if we're having dinner together, which we try to do as often as we can, and that's a really beautiful way, like, you know, what are you grateful for today? But I've also started asking, what have you done for someone else today without expecting anything back?
That's what it's about.
On the basis that if we're of service to other people, it fills our cup up.
Yeah.
And then we in turn feel good. Yeah. And so that's something I've started to ask my children.
That's huge.
And if they can do something for someone else without expecting anything back, they're going to be better human beings.
100%. That's really awesome.
I mean, that's the 12th step, right?
Yeah, spreading the message.
Having had a spiritual awakening, we give back to the program that gave to us so freely. By helping others, one person at a time, one day at a time.
That's it. I find it's really difficult sometimes, but because like I see people struggling, I know that I can't do the recovery for them, and it's really difficult when you have mates relapsing or lapsing, and you want to just come with me. I'll give you a big hug, like let's go to a meeting, but you can't like. I know from my experience, and no one could force me to do anything I didn't want to do. You know, I had to realise like. I'm either going to die or I'm going to spread light and the message, you know. And so now I'm at the point where I want to help people. I've still got a lot of self-growth to go to with around a lot of things like spirituality, physical health, you know. I'm in a good paddock, so I need to sort of not be in a good paddock. But like even all that sort of stuff, like self-love's huge. Like I'm not there yet, you know. Like I'm working on that every day. Yeah. You know, and like I just want to quickly say like also like my family, like my blood family, like that I thought I was not the problem, you know. I thought everyone else was the fault. Like they have always been there for me or wanted to be there for me, but a lot of them had to let me go on my path. Yeah, because I was hurting them too much. Yeah, you know. And I only just understood that the other day. Like this person, I'm the secretary of the Dandy Monday Day meeting, and I met a young girl and her dad, and this is where everything just like an epiphany moment, like, and he come out and chatted with me because the dad did, and he's like, I saw the pain in his eyes, and I looked, all I could see was my dad in his, and I'm like, that's what I put him through, that's what he felt. I went really emotional because like you don't realise that stuff, you don't, like, and then I said to Dad, I was in the car with him. We're picking up one of his mates' fridges and taking it somewhere else anyway. So I'm doing stuff with Dad. It's amazing. I love Dad. Yeah. And like, so he I was just a dad, like, and it's we're starting to talk in depth now. It's cool. Like I said, Dad, I'm sorry. I said, I explained to him, like, I saw the pain in this father's eyes, and I said, I didn't realise. I said, no, I'll do anything I can make it up to you. You know, let me prove to you. You know, and I had to do that. I'm not up to amends yet in the steps, but like it was just I get it. Like I'm sorry. Like I didn't realise how much I hurt you guys, and even my sister too. So I need to apologise to my sister to make amends with her, but I need to understand the pain that I caused her too, because there's things I don't know about when I wasn't well too. You know, and that it will come to that.
Yeah.
Like
wait as well. Like my advice is wait until you get to that step.
Yeah.
Because then you will be able to make amends and understand how to make amends in a really meaningful way.
Yeah.
A lot of my amends are inactions and also understanding that maybe I won't be forgiven for everything.
Yeah.
And sometimes it's not my business whether I'm forgiven. But all of what you've just said, showing up, being part of community, starting living a more meaningful spiritual life, all of that is a form of amends within itself.
Yeah.
If you're showing up as the best version of you.
Yeah. And that's all they want, like my family. Like they just want me, you know. They just don't want the bullshit that goes with my addiction. They want me, you know, and that's what they're getting at the moment, you know. Like I live with my auntie and my dad, and me and my auntie have some really awesome chats every night, and you know, she's great. Shout out to Auntie Shell. Like and like she my whole life she's seen through my bullshit, and like I was like, shit, she sees through it, you know. And like today we sit there and chat for like hours every night, really deep. And it's really amazing. I have a really good connection with Auntie Shell, and it's really amazing that we do that. I love her a lot, you know, and to be able to get that connection back with my dad, you know, is huge. We used to butt heads when I wasn't well, because I didn't realise I was the one that was not well, you know. And like, and I'm the only addict in my family, really. I'm the only black sheep, you know. So it was hard for Dad and Mum, especially, to realise, like, what do we do here, you know? And then when I saw that father at this meeting, that's a feeling of helpless. That's what and I saw my dad standing there in front of me, and I'm like, fuck, you know? Not only did he lose my mum, he lost a son. And that really, the weight of that really drives me today, so he can have his son back, you know?
Gifts of recovery.
Yeah, it's huge, man. Like, all I want is a good relationship with Dad, and we've got that. We're getting it. It's growing every day. And I love my sister so much, and like, so she was young. She's younger than me, and she's copped the grunt of the bullshit that I've created. You know, I don't think I'll ever be able to fully apologise for that. Like, and like, but I do in my heart. I mean it, and and it's really a lot of emotions, because like, I didn't realise how much pain. Even my sister, like, she'd pick up calls from my lawyer saying he's in jail again, sorting all the stuff up behind the scenes, which I didn't realise, you know, because I wasn't well, you know. You know, and she's lost a lot of time out with Mum when she was alive too, because Mum was visiting me in Psych wards, you know. So I'll never make up for that. But as you said, a living amends. So I don't know. Because I was always good earlier, trying to get clean. Oh, I'll do this, and this. Really, well, mouth warrior when I had no actions behind the speak, you know. But like now, as I said, just watch me do what I'm doing, you know. I don't have to talk about it. You know, if you ask me a question, I'll answer it.
Yep.
But I'm not going to say I'm going to do this, and this. I'm not doing this, and this.
Yeah. Well, it's about them and enriching their time. And as an uncle as well.
That's huge. Like when, that's huge. Like, she sends me photos of him and that, and little Bodie. Like, I haven't. Like, and the best thing is I haven't used. Since he's been born. Like, so he's going to get a good uncle.
Yeah.
You know, like, you know, and I'm really grateful for my sister to let me be in Bodie's life, and you know, my sister has a husband, Kyle. He's like 6'8". He's a great person. He's a good human.
Yeah.
You know, he's a great family. Kyle's awesome. You know, and I'm really blessed because I have a good family, which I'm the one who did the damage and that, and now we'll spend the rest of my life forever making it up for them, showing them that I am, by actions, that I'm growing every day, and I'm capable to be there for you guys too, you know, when you need me, you know what I mean?
And finally, before we wrap up, Nan?
Nan's huge, yeah. Like, she's now able to see the growth I've made. And, like, so when I was living with Nan and we first did NA, I just started going NA. She didn't understand it. And she's like, oh, you're not going with a group of addicts. She's like, thought we'd party. And so, anyway, she saw the growth I was getting each day. And then when I said I wasn't going to a meeting, she's like, you need a meeting, go to a meeting.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Nan even has met a lot of my NA friends. And Nan's great, you know.
It sounds like that she's then in tune with if you're going to meetings, you're getting well.
Yeah.
And she's
seen it firsthand, what the meetings did for me, early recovery, you know.
Yeah.
Real early recovery. And she always had my back, always, you know, and I'm forever in Dan's debt. And, like, yeah, you know, I just, she's the best. She's the matriarch of the family, you know.
On your Nan.
On your love, your Nan. Yeah, she's great, you know, like, probably lost without her, but, you know, the time will come, but, you know, like, I love it. I love Nan so much, like, yeah, it's just, yeah, she's great. Like, I can't out of words, because, like, she's been there, hospital admissions, everything, the pits of hell with me, and, like, so's my sister, so everyone in my family has, but when family was saying to Nan not to have me over, because I'm not well, she'd never say no to me.
Yeah.
And that goes to show, if it wasn't for my Nan's support, I'd be dead by now.
Yeah.
You know, the love she showed me, even when I was not loving myself. Yeah.
Unconditional. Mate, it's been a real pleasure to sit down with you. I've known you a little bit, but to sit down and have a really intimate conversation, what I can tell you is every time I'm around you, man, you're like, you have this big infectious way. You're a big guy, but your heart is really big.
That's
and
right.
I love being around you and spending time with you. And I know life isn't always easy, but you are doing everything you can to make sure that you're around, and Nan can be proud of you.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, thanks, James.
And your mum as well, wherever she is, looking down, man, seeing that you're, you know, she's with you.
Yeah, 100%.
Cheers, brother.
Thanks, James. Appreciate you, mate.
On your tie.
Love you, bro.
Thanks for joining us today on Slaying Sober. If you're sober curious, in addiction, or know someone who could benefit from listening, please share this episode with them. Jump over to Instagram and say g'day at Slaying Sober Pod, and follow us on Spotify to hear the latest episodes come out. Until then, keep slaying sober.